Wow, look at this. Today I'm making chicken stew. So I have to dry out my chicken and then I'm going to grill it on this way. I'm grilling. There's different ways, but this is the only way I have. So watch this video until the end and I'll show you the technique to take your chicken stew to the next level. So then I'm going to add salt in my water to wash it off, and then I'm going to cut off the pieces into small. So I am lucky I got a chicken that has natural good fat in it and it's extremely big, so I've decided just to use one because I wanted to use two. So watch this video until at the end of the video, and I am going to show you how to make the corn pap, which is called fufu, and I'm going to show you a technique on how to take your chicken stew to the next level. So my mother used to make this chicken when we were growing up, so I've decided to share with you all my skills I have learned from my mother in the kitchen. And this is one of my favorite dish, especially when I'm off and I have time. I'll go for this and make this. So there's always that stubborn chicken piece. So once I'm done, I'm going to transfer my chicken into the pot and wash it finally. So now these are all my ingredients: celery, garlic, chicken, tomato, red pepper, onion, and red onion. Then I'm going to transfer it. As you can see, my chicken has already water. I'm going to let it cook, and then I'm putting in my celery, garlic, and let that cook with onion, red onion, and white onion, and let that just cook. And salt and chicken stock, black pepper, and paprika. So now that my seasonings are in, I'll let that cook with the water that the chicken has already oiled, and then my last seasoning, and then mix everything very well together. So all the ingredients I'm going to use, I've listed them below in the description, and then I'm going to mix that. Remember, this takes 30 to 40 minutes. Good food takes time. Then I added 1 cup of water and I let that cook for 15 minutes, and I keep checking and stirring and adding more water as it goes. So you need to observe your chicken. And then I added parsley on my last ingredients. Then now my chicken is cooked very well. After 40 minutes, now I'm going to transfer it and take my chicken to the next step, which is the last step. This is where everything takes place. This is where we give the chicken the last level, which turns it into a nice chicken stew. Yummy. I just love this chicken. Now I'm going to blend my tomato, red onion, white onion, garlic, my celery, everything together. The tomato is already natural water, so I don't need to add water. Then I almost forgot my garlic. I'm going to add in my garlic and let that blend again. So these are all my ingredients that I'm using. Then I'm going to add finally my fresh parsley to take these ingredients to the next level. So now that I've blended this, now I'm going to heat up my pan and use the oil that's coming from the chicken, and then I'm going to add in my tomato paste, half of my can of tomato paste, and I'll let that cook for 1 to 2 minutes and mix that well. You will see once your tomato paste is turning like almost crispy like that, you just feed and see it's ready. So now I feel it's ready. Now I'm going to transfer everything I've blended inside there and add a little bit of water in my cup because I do not want to waste anything. So now you can see it's nicely ready. The oil has blended with that. We are going to transfer our chicken inside. Look how yummy this looks. So guys, I have promised you earlier that if you watch the video till to the end, I'm going to show you the technique to take your level for the chicken stew to the next level. So the technique is I'm going to add in a little bit of palm oil and I let that steam for now for 5 minutes, and I come back and check it. So now the final touch, then I added my water into it for it to boil. Then I add my final recipe, which is the palm oil to kick it off to the next level. Some prefer cooking it the whole chicken with the palm oil, but hey, palm oil is so expensive. I decided just to add a little bit because I don't want too much. Then I'm going to add in again my salt based on your taste. Look how the palm oil just bring your chicken to bright and give it that brightness and that liveness. Look how delicious that chicken stew looks like. Now my chicken stew is ready and it looks delicious. So if you want to continue the video, now I am going to show you how to make the corn fufu or the corn pop with this lovely chicken stew. That's the only thing missing. So now I have my the corn fufu, which is the corn flour, and I'm just going to mix that with cold water very well. Meanwhile, my hot water is already boiling, so I'm just going to put that inside. You see how my hot water is boiling already? I'm just going to transfer that inside, so I'm making a large pot for the entire family. So now I'm just going to mix that. Once you mix that, you will eventually see that it's becoming hard. So like you see now, it has changed. So you let that cook for 15 to 20 minutes. You'll just see the difference that your corn flour or your corn fufu or your corn pap is getting ready. You will just see the different transformation. You see how it looks? Yummy. That is telling me that it is ready. It's time to mix. So the way I do my fufu, I think I'm going to add now more flour inside, then I'll continue mixing it. So the secret to this one is that the more you do it, the more your hands get used to mixing it. It's just like driving a car. The more you do something, the more you become better at it. Look how beautiful that is coming out. So guys, if you have time, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and leave a comment and share this video with your loved one and friends. And don't forget to share love wherever you find yourself and let me know where you are watching from. This will help my channel to grow. Now I'm still going to mix that. You can see it's still not ready. We still have to close it up a bit and continue mixing and let that steam a bit, and then we see, oh, that looks ready. You see how hard that is becoming? It looks ready. Yummy. With my chicken stew and my corn pap is the best combination ever. You can also have it with rice if you want. So I'm going to use this cup with water. Sorry, I couldn't film inside as I was dishing the pap, but you put in water and then you just go into the pot. Now that is my fufu in the cup, ready to be served, and we dig in. So remember to give a good presentation whenever you have cooked a good meal. Good presentations matter. So thank you everybody for watching this video so far. Remember to take care of yourself and share love wherever you find yourself. I am just going to enjoy this delicious, delicious dish, my chicken stew with my corn fufu or pap, I'll say in my country. Then on the side, I am going to have it with cabbage that I grilled, and for spicy, I'm going to add my Cheeto, which I also did a video below.